Okay, Rich Van Tassel here with you, giving you the breakdown of last night's Monday Night Football game. The Giants defeated the Miami Dolphins 31 to 24. The Giants are now 6 and 7. Miami drops to 5 and 8, and they are eliminated from playoff contention. Box score first for the visiting Giants. Eli Manning was spectacular last night, 27 of 31, 337 yards, 4 touchdowns to no interceptions. They finally found a bit of a running game. Rashad Jennings, 22 carries for 81 yards. That's 3.7 yards per carry. Arlene's Darkwa, 3 for 10, altogether 32 for 92, which is under 3 yards per carry, but they stuck with it. So they're going to have to figure out a way to get more yards per carry, obviously, but it starts by sticking with it and not abandoning the run. Odell Beckham Jr., another great game. He really had all the big plays that won it for the Giants. 7 catches, 166 yards. That's 23.7 yards per catch. Had 2 touchdowns. He also had the game-sealing first down catch that allowed the Giants to take a knee and not give Miami the ball back. Ruben Randle, 5 for 58. He had a touchdown. Dwayne Howers, 5 for 41. Will Tye, 5 for 30, and had the other touchdown. Eli Manning fumbled and was lost. Jason Pierre-Paul recovered a fumble. The team only had 1 sack, no interceptions. Dwayne Harris, 2 punt returns for 35 yards, 17.5 yards per return. That's not bad. Josh Brown was 1 for 2 in his field goals. For the Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill, 25 of 41, 236 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Lamar Miller, 12 for 89, running the ball, 7.4 yards per rush, 2 touchdowns. Ryan Tannehill also rushed 4 for 24 times. Altogether, the team was 22 for 128, which is 5.8 yards per rush. The 2 touchdowns, obviously, by Lamar Miller. Jarvis Landry, 11 catches, 99 yards. Kenny Stills, 2 for 49 and a touchdown. Jordan Cameron, 3 for 35. Deion Sims fumbled, it was lost. Jordan Cameron fumbled, and it was not lost. And Rashad Jones recovered a fumble. The team had no sacks, no interceptions. Jarvis Landry, 2 kick returns for 66 yards. That's 33 yards per return. That caused the Giants to kick the other guys, Damian Williams and Jay Ajayi. Altogether, they were 4 for 109, which is 27.3 yards per return. That's pretty good. Andrew Franks was 1 of 1 in his field goals. So, going to start with the Giants here. Eli Manning, we discussed it yesterday in the game preview. He was going to take matters into his own hands. He did. I was pretty close on the score. I said 30 to 27. It was 31-24. But expected the Giants to kick late field goal here. They got the lead on an Odell Beckham Jr. It was about an 88-yard touchdown. But Eli Manning was able to hold the ball for about the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter and didn't put the Giants defense on the field, which they have struggled with in the past. For Miami, they were playing well. They looked good. Again, this was one of the games where they just were inconsistent, just the story of the year throughout the game, instead of, playing great for one game, poorly another. This was a game where they were just up and down. They abandoned Lamar Miller, who was running very well, over 7 yards per carry. Ryan Tannehill himself was running very well. You look at the Giants, who ran at 32 carries for 92 yards, which is less than 3 yards per carry. Miami was running it at 5.8 yards per carry, yet they only ran it 22 times. So they just completely abandoned the run. They had leads at times in this game. Ryan Tannehill, I believe it was their final possession, because they didn't get the ball back after this, had Jarvis Landry streaking across the field, completely missed him. That's just what Tannehill is. He's just not going to ever be the guy. He misses too many passes. He's too inconsistent, and he just doesn't have it for a top 10 overall pick, and that's why Miami's going to be home for the playoffs yet again. Giants defense certainly gave up a few too many yards, especially on the ground. They were not expected. Neither was Miami's defense. I'm just pointing this out because that's been one of the Giants' bugaboo all season. But they were missing a few tackles, so those things have to be corrected. They're still right in it for the division, so just as we discussed, they were going to start. They were going to be more professional these last couple weeks, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. And we'll see if they can pull it off and make the playoffs the rest of the way. Alright, so that is the recap of last night's Monday Night Football game. Once again, Giants 31-24 over the Dolphins. Giants 6 and 7. Miami eliminated from the playoffs at 5 and 8. We will be back later today, giving you our weekly NBA report. So stay tuned.